traumatizing.
Like very, very traumatizing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Trauma.
I don't know how you wake up in the morning to have a heap load of sarcasm, and when you're talking about it on live TV, he pretends he doesn't know anything that you're talking about. He does that all the time, like he's doing right now. But anyway, good morning to
Good morning to all of you. How are you? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm very innocent of these. But I have to say good morning to you, Dr. Salifu Combat. You are the CEO for the Combat Pharmacy Group. You're also with the Boku Presbyterian Hospital, and alongside many of our friends, including Big Joe and all of you, right in Boku, Pusiga, Zebila, all of those areas, as well as to your wife Flora as well.
Anyway,
and to all of you.
I also want to say a special thank you to one of my police friends, Ofosuhene Police Regional SWAT, Accra Central. Ofosuhene Regional SWAT, Accra Central. You were so awesome to me yesterday. I mean, he bumps into me, and the first name he calls me is Empress.
Wow.
Like, wow, yeah. And then, yes, and then Dada Ba Pierrot as well. Dada Ba Pierrot, all of the Spintex Road. He's also a policeman. This guy would just stop you in the evening. He's checking on you, and the first name he calls you is Babe.
Oh. Babe?
Yeah.
A police officer?
A police officer.
Wow, that's
amazing.
It's romantic.
Yes.
I didn't know the police were that romantic.
Oh, now they become very romantic.
Yes.
Yes. So it was the same thing I was asking for Suini yesterday. I'm like, no, are you guys receiving some special sort of training as to how to address citizens now? No, so I mean, it depends on how you also receive them when they stop you, because oftentimes once they stop you, you're already
Madam.
Exactly, you're upset. So it's the exchange.
Yeah.
So
I have
to all of them.
A couple of good mornings, I think, myself to give out this morning.
Okay.
To Mr. Harry Makidodu. Right. Mr. Harry Makidodu, you're always behind your television every weekday at 6 a.m. watching TV3 New Day. And for that, we say thank you so much.
Yeah.
Mr. Harry Makidodu.
Yeah.
And also, there's a supermarket on the junction in my neighborhood. I think it's called Chris Des.
Okay.
The owner of the supermarket. I don't know your name, ma'am, but I know you're always watching us. And so good morning to
Chris
the
Des.
owner of Chris
Supermarket
Des.
boss.
Supermarket.
Yes.
God bless your business.
Special good morning to all of you who wake up to watch us. Some people make it a point, no matter where they are, they have to wake up to watch TV3 New Day because of you, and all of us. Yes.
Well, certainly.
God bless all of you.
Mrs. Antonia Aining
okay.
Works with the Auditor General's Department. Takwa says I should tell you your hair is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
So, Antonia, I'm going to take the Instagram details
and send to her.
We missed you yesterday.
I know.
And we missed your word of motivation. Yesterday, there was a caller who called.
Said what?
He said that he was unemployed and he has 3 children, one in the university, and he has to pay school fees. And one of them he has to pay 7,000 Ghana cedis for, and he doesn't have a job. So we're asking about how we generally feel about the Christmas coming up and how we're preparing for it. When he called, I missed you. At that particular moment, I said, if Cookie were here, she would know exactly what to say. But you're here today.
Yes, I am.
A lot of the calls that we came in, were about the fact that even though Christmas is around the corner, we're not particularly feeling it because times are hard. Bread and butter issues are still, a matter of concern. And so most people said, what Christmas? We're not thinking about
Christmas
right now.
You're not feeling the Christmas,
but you're here.
Yes.
And I know you have just the word for us.
Okay.
About how we're feeling versus the Christmas that we're supposed to be celebrating in 11 days.
Okay. So yesterday, as if I knew, I didn't even know this. Okay. But yesterday around 9 p.m. before I went to bed, I posted something on my Instagram. Oliver, if it's possible to fetch it, it was the last. It is the last post on my Instagram, and it said, "There's so much power in believing that everything will work out."
Amen.
There's so much power in believing that everything will work out. Amen. You see, oftentimes we feel God hasn't blessed us, or God is not even listening to us because we don't have money in our pockets or in our bank account. Things are not like they should be. But have you forgotten the miracle of being alive and being healthy? Amen. Sometimes blessings that just don't come in monetary forms or in tangible items that you can touch. So long as you are alive, so long as you are breathing, you may not even be in good health, but so long as you're still here, believe that everything will be all right. And I know you're asking the question, Cookie, you are every time saying everything will be all right. Do you know what I'm going through? I don't know what you may be going through. I can only imagine it. You may not know what I am also going through. But what do you lose if you just keep hope alive? Do you lose anything? Same way you're worrying and you don't know what's going to happen or where your next meal is going to come from. Why are you worrying about that? How about transitioning that worry into believing just a little bit that things will be all right? What do you lose by just believing that things will be all right? And from infancy, my grandma told me, what you believe in works for you. What you believe in works for you.
Yeah.
So believe that everything will be all right. And
Amen.
I'm sure that the God of the last minutes will come through before the end of the year.
Amen, Cookie. It's always good to have you. I knew you know exactly what to say.
Great to be here.
All right, so
yesterday I was asking now to be in your stead, try and give motivation.
No.
She was talking about the gods are not to blame.
It's a calling.
It's a problem.
It's a calling.
It's a problem.
The problem is I am looking for motivation.
All right. What do we have this morning?
The other day, no, let me finish this one. The other day on Instagram, somebody said today there's no motivation. If you
want to give up, give up.
All right, so let's tell you what we have this morning. So we'll bring you Johnny's Bites, and then now we'll be here with the chieftains of the ladies within our governance and transparency, as well as political circles. And so what are we discussing today?
Yes, this morning on Big Issue, the ladies will be here. It's a Thursday, so the ladies will be here to share their views on various things that are happening in the country. Top of our list this morning is the Nat and Chaz discussion about potential reinstating the headmasters and headmistresses who were asked to step aside last week. Now, also, we're going to be talking about some money issues. Now, Ghana has been ranked first among the African countries who are indebted to China. We are #1. We're going to be talking about that. There's a ranking of 15 African countries who are indebted to China, and we're top of the list. So the ladies will be here. We'd like to know exactly what you also think about these topics. You can tweet at us with the hashtag TV3NewDay. We'll be happy to hear from you. Now, Cookie.
Yeah.
You're going to be bringing us some news from the Eagles.
Yes, from Philadelphia, all the way from Philly in the United States of America. I was blessed to have been invited by the Philadelphia Eagles last September. Myself and Lisa Kwama, the dancer, she's part of DWP Academy.
You mean the American football?
Yes, American NFL.
Okay.
Yes, so the Eagles.
Oh, that's you.
Exactly. They invited
me.
Gee. Myself and
This is
Lisa
where you started
Kwama.
your green from.
Exactly. That's where the green started from. So I had to rep a bit of green today as well. I'll be telling you about my experiences about American football, what it is like to have tasted cheese Philly steak for the first time. Yes, Philly cheese steak for the first time. Yes, so I'll be telling you all about that later on the show. Yes.
Oh, certainly. We also have an interaction with the former director of elections of the NDC, and Elvis Efriankra will be joining us. We would want to know what his thoughts are on the impending elections. It's just a year away. And then also what he has been up to lately. And so make sure you join us, because I'll be asking him to cash out within that period as well. It always goes with the short code *439#. But as always, good morning to you, Chairman Godwin Tamaklo, Chairman KD, and then all of you watching us this morning, including Ambrose Ashagbo, as well as Elom Ashagbo as well, of the Vapo Senior High School.
How is Money doing this morning? Is he
better? He's been unwell, convalescing. Okay. What are we doing for the opening discussions?
So we're going to be talking about who are running, or who the running mates should be for the NDC and the NPP. A lot of names are flying around. A lot of suggestions have been made. We have been waiting to hear from the NPP. Dr. Baumia has asked for a little more time to announce who his running mate will be. And John Dramani Mahama also has told us yesterday, he said that he will announce who his running mate will be in February. So this morning, ahead of their respective announcements, we'd like to find out from you, which names do you have in mind? Who do you think will be great for the NDC and for the NPP? And what do these people bring to the ticket and to the table to help them win elections 2024? So we're activating the phone lines now. The number is on your screen, will be on your screen shortly. Call us and let us know what you think. Who do you have in mind for the NDC and the NPP ahead of the 2024 elections for running mates? You can also tweet.
Hello, good morning. Oh, you want to say something?
I wanted us to introduce the options.
Okay, for NDC
and MPP.
And for MPP.
Okay.
So you are free to state whichever you want to state,
so
right?
let's,
or for both.
So for MPP, who are we bringing first?
Anyway, let's talk to our first caller, and then we will arrange that properly. Hello, good morning. Your name and where you're calling us from?
This is Aziz.
Aziz, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Which party's nominations are you bringing up? Which one, NDC or MPP?
Obviously, NDC.
NDC, okay. Who do you think are possible or potential running mates to ex-president Mohammed's comeback in 2024?
Thank you. My regards to Hajia Beatrice, that's Auntie B.
Okay.
Your CEO.
Right.
Cookie, welcome back. But then I asked Roland to ask you a question. When are you coming to WA? Want to take you around WA?
When am I coming to WA?
Sorry. Yes.
It's a long list of travels for me next year. Please look out for me in the year 2024. By the grace of God, I will be there.
Inshallah, I'll be waiting so that I'll take you to One Palace and other places.
Sure.
But then, looking at President John Dramani Mahama, even if he stands alone without a running mate, but I think Ghanaians have trust in him and they will vote for him. So for me,
he's deviating.
The running mate should rather be maintained. That NDC like women a lot. So I think this John Dramani Mahama should retain Professor
Nana Poku. Okay.
So that their team will be very solid, because women have a very good advice when it comes to governance.
Okay.
So NDC will want to maintain, if NDC maintains her, I think this hardships, when President Mahama is going wayward, maybe she will bring her advice to bring her back on track. So I think she should be maintained for the 2024 general elections. Thank you very much.
Aziz, Allah bless you and make your day bright. Thank you very much for that one. Now, there's been a lot of talk, especially about the running mates for the NPP, because, mind you, according to the NPP's constitution, exactly 1 year to election, you must name your running mates, which was on the 7th of December. But Dr. Baumia asked for a little bit of time to be able to fetch the names or possible names or name his running mate. But some of these names that have come up are the names that we just want to run through quickly so that maybe when you call, it can guide you. So I'll take that one for the NPP, and later on, I'm sure Roland or now would also give us those suggestions for the NDC. Now, amongst the prominent figures whose names have emerged are Osei Mensah Bonsu, a seasoned politician and current majority leader in Parliament and Minister for Government Business. Akosua Frema Osei Paris' name has also come up. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, MP for Menchia South and Minister of Energy. Joseph Osei Uwusu's name has also come up, MP for Bekwai. And then the first deputy, he's also the first deputy speaker of Parliament. Apostle Opoku Onyina of the Church of Pentecost name has also come up. Oh, that's your chairman?
Yes, of the Church of Pentecost.
Oh, okay. And then Isaac Osei, former MP for Subin, and Dr. Yao Osei Educhum, your very good friend, the educational minister and MP for
Vice Presidential candidate.
Yes, Vice Presidential candidate.
Is Kenny Japan not there?
No, Kenny Japan's name is not here.
Okay.
So these are the 7 prominent names that have popped up for that of the NPP. If I can pick the next caller. Good morning, your name and where you're calling us from. This is TV3 New Day. Good morning. Hello, caller. Good morning. Okay, we seem to not have the person on the phone. Once we re-establish contact,
let me read some messages coming in.
Okay.
This message is coming from Henry from Koforidua. He says, good morning. By the way, you and Cookie pamper Roland too much. Shout outs to Cookie for her motivational message this morning. And for the NDC, John Mahama and Julius Deborah will take us into 2024. And that's from PHK, Prince Henry from Koforidua. We have another caller on the line.
Yes,
hello.
sir.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Yeah, my name is Badabuko Fik Mpo, a.k.a. Keche, from Tatale, Northern Region.
Oh, wow.
I love your name.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you very much. As a sole NDC member, I want to tell NDC that they should consider somebody from Greater Accra. Because looking at things, already we have a great support for Ashanti region. So they're going to take somebody from Ashanti. I don't think that to help. So I want NDC to consider Eastern region, Western region, and the Greater Accra, so we can get more people from that area to bring the age.
Okay. Who would you suggest?
But this one, I want to thank Cookies very, 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 very well. In fact, I organize the people in Tatali, especially the young lady, so that she will come and talk to them for me.
Okay.
And I want you to be national. What do you call it? I don't know what that's advisor or what do you call it? The counselor.
Okay.
The lady is superb.
Thank you.
Superb.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I was hoping you'd name someone, but maybe we should consider Cookie. Thank you so much.
As running mates, that won't be bad at all. That won't be bad at all. But I'm unsure for 2024. Maybe later on.
The fifth force.
In later years. The fifth force.
Fifth force. Yes.
Anyway,
okay.
Ronnie, do you have any names coming up for the NDC though, apart from Professor
Jenano Pukwajima? We have also making the rounds. Dr. Kwabena Dufour.
Yes.
And then also Julius Deborah, Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa. And so those are the authors they are.
But how about Ekospio Gabra? Has his name popped up anywhere? You remember years back, people were tipping him
for president.
For president. So I'm thinking he will make a very good candidate as vice president or running mate. Anyway, Abu is on line this morning. Abu, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Sekendi.
Okay, Sekendi. I hope all is well at Sekendi this morning.
Sekendi is well, for the God have done his part, but really the economy, we are in a fishing harbor, we don't have to get a good fish to buy. We go to the market, fish are so expensive.
It's
That's my problem, because they can't get a permit to go to the fishing. So they can get a genuine fish for our farm soup and then live soup and other things.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Problem. That's a lot to manage.
Are very hard. I'm an NDC person.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just a suggestion to your incoming president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, to choose somebody from Volta or Greater Accra.
From Volta or Greater Accra region?
Accra, yeah.
Do you have any names?
Central region are teaching us a lot. All the vice presidents, apart from me, Professor Mills choose him as the vice. All the vice. Central. So I want Volta or Greater Accra.
So do you have any names? Do you have any names from Greater Accra or the Volta region?
I don't have name. But I want you to choose somebody from Volta or Greater Accra.
Okay, from the Volta region or Greater Accra region. But yes, Sam Okujeto Ablakwa, Honorable, is from the Volta region. Right. So yes.
I have this one from Guy G, who says that Kennedy Japan will make a good running mate to Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia. And then also Kusi Boating from Kumasi in Shaeso says the best person to be the running mate to Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia is Napo, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe. Nice.
I see.
Beautiful.
Okay. Anyway, you can still call us. Let's know who you are tipping as running mate to ex-President Mahama or to Dr. Bawumia, who is also seeking to break the 8. Sunyane, we have a caller from there. You're going to be our last caller for the morning. I'm told your name is Fred. Is that correct?
Yes.
Fred, talk to us.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
This is my first ever time calling on this particular radio.
Oh, your very first time?
Yes.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Yes. I think for the NDC, Dr. Kwabena Dufour will be perfect because of our current economic situations. We need somebody who has a technical eye on monetary issues. Though his age is little bit higher, but I think for our economy and everything, that man deserves that person. Though his age, but I think it'd be a perfect match for Mahama.
Okay, all right. He kept it very short and precise, straight to the point. Thank you very much.
This one from Haj Capson says JM will return or will retain Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. That's Alhaji Kupsen.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, let's see how it goes. We will definitely know when the names come up. Is Johnny ready now? Is Johnny ready, or Johnny's not yet ready? If he's
While
not,
we wait for Johnny, let me read this one message.
Messages,
Lily texting us from Teshin says, now, why are you ladies not proposing ladies as running mates?
Okay.
It's about time we started empowering more women to take up leadership roles in our national politics.
Right.
Only Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman has been mentioned, and even that is because she was already in the running previously. Please encourage more women and mention competent women we can propose to the aspirants.
I can mention,
so apart from,
I can mention right now. Joyce Bawa Mokhtari, who is currently the spokesperson for ex-President Mahama, is a very good candidate.
Yes.
And I believe Obobia Dako as well.
She
stood for elections in Bawe 2016, 2012 and 2016, I believe, these 2 years. I stand for correction, I'm trying to remember. These are very cool candidates as well. If we are talking about women in governance, top of my head, these are the two. But I mean, if we go through it, I'm sure we'll find a lot more names as women for running mates for ex-President Mahama, and then for Baumia, Dr. Baumia as well. I
have this one from engineer Nadia Rahman, who says that, good morning to all of you. For the MPP, I propose Esla Owusu, Dr. Yawose Educhum, and Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe, as well as Kennedy Japan. For the NDC, I propose that Mahama retains Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, and if he doesn't want to, then he should go for somebody who is very matured and will have an influence for the 2028 general elections. That's what you say. All right.
Okay. AB, you're watching us this morning. You sent me a message. Please add a photo to that birthday message, and we will do it here for you. If it's your birthday as well, happy birthday. Yesterday, I wasn't here. I wasn't able to do it for Trigmatic. Yesterday was Trigmatic's birthday. Yes. The Matic, wherever you are this morning, good morning to you.